You are live.
Good evening. Please turn your phones off. Welcome to the February 18th, 2026 regular meeting of the Eureka Springs Historic District Commission. My name is Debbie Davis and I am chair. Commissioners present tonight are Dee Bright, Frank Green, and Corey O'Hara. Christine Santamore and Peter Graham are absent with notice. We have a quorum for business. The Eureka Springs Historic District Commission is empowered by the Eureka Springs Municipal Code to issue a certificate of appropriateness for alterations of exterior architectural features, demolition, and new construction within the boundaries of the Eureka Springs Historic District. The HDC uses the Eureka Springs Historic District Guidelines and the U.S. Department of Interior standards for the rehabilitation of historic buildings as the basis for our decisions. The Commission can take the following actions on an application: approval with modifications, denial, or deferral for more information. Appeal of denial may be made to the Circuit Court. Public comments will be heard on each agenda item as it is called. Other public comments will be heard during the public comment period. I want to remind the commissioners that the purpose of the HDC is only to approve applications based on exterior architectural features spelled out in our guidelines. We do not consider the following due to these not being under our area of jurisdiction, which include size of a structure, setback of a structure, parking, number of units, how the demolished building material will be disposed of, drainage, sewer line capacity, putting in retaining walls unless it's on the application. Discussing these types of issues only confuses the public in thinking we have jurisdiction over these types of issues, and we do not. Most of this is up to the city building inspector in applying city codes. Just a reminder, new residential structures do not go to the Planning Commission unless they are asking for a variance. Are there any changes or additions to tonight's agenda?
I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Dee made the motion. Do I have a second?
I second it.
Corey seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. The agenda for tonight: there is no old business. New business is level 2 at 10 Eugenia, Jacob Brown applicant. We have a consent agenda at 34 White. If you have not seen the consent agenda, you need to. Frankie, can you give that to Corey? And then we have 11 administrative approvals, which will be on our website, that are approved by the City Historic Preservation Officer. We'll start with new business, level 2 at 10 Eugenia, Jacob Brown applicant. Is there anyone here to speak to this application?
No, and this is a contributing structure of 1914.
Would you read the?
Yeah, it's a contributing structure first, and then they want to remove the wooden deck and pour back stamped concrete.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I move that Eureka Springs Historic District issue a certificate of appropriateness for proposed work at 10 Eugene based on the summary of facts presented.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Corey made the motion. Frankie seconded. Do I have some discussion?
Okay. Since there's no one here, I do have a question on the drawing for the patio, or where they've removed it and they're going to pour back, I assume, a patio. It doesn't say patio. I'm looking.
Are you
looking at the
Are you referring to the site plan?
Well, it doesn't say,
It doesn't say site plan on it. but-
remove wooden deck, I'm just reading the application right at the moment. Remove wooden deck and pour back stamped concrete. So I assume this is supposed to be the site plan.
So is that a site plan or rendering of what they want to do?
It's on the right before you get to consent agenda. Go clear to the back page.
This one, right?
Yes. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't say site visit. Maybe this is them. You want to ask if it's,
Okay, we are discussing the level 2
Can I see that?
application at 10 Eugenia for Jacob Brown applicant. Do we have someone here to speak to this? Please state your name and your address.
Stephen Mojo, I'm the owner, 10 Eugenia Street, Eureka Springs.
Okay. Can you talk to us about the application?
Yes, so the prior, I guess you all probably have pictures. I don't know what he submitted. He wasn't able to make it this evening. So the old deck that was there was built, we estimated in the mid-1980s. I put my foot through it, like it's rotted, it's gone, so it had to be removed. And so the replacement is consistent with the Secretary of the Interior standards. There'll be a concrete base with stamped concrete. The existing concrete, which had been damaged and cracked, is being covered. And then above that, there'll be a pony wall, I think it's about 30 inches tall, which will be native jasper stone, which matches the rest of the house.
I think there's some question about your site plan not being complete.
yes, is this your site plan? The decking was probably done in 1992 from what we're seeing around in that time. But yes, in Eureka Springs, things rot quickly. But is,
I think that's what he submitted. I didn't actually
okay,
see this.
it doesn't say site plan on it, and we're not sure what this picture is. We need a better site plan, I think. What do you guys
And a list of
think?
materials that you're going to use. What type of railing do you propose to put around it?
Could you speak into the microphone? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Frankie? Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What type of railing do you propose to put around it?
There won't be a railing. So the base will be stamped concrete, and then the pony wall will be jasper stone. So it'll match the same rock that's on the house.
For a site plan, you should really have a drawing of the footprint of the house in relation to where that patio is going to be, and we're not seeing that in the application. We need that for
So
documentation.
you're the seller,
No, I'm the owner.
you're the owner,
I
okay.
own and operate the Rock Cottage Gardens.
Okay, so who's,
Jake is the contractor for this project.
okay. So did Jake draw this?
I haven't seen the application.
Okay. Yeah, we just need a little bit clearer,
Right.
I think. So
So the
maybe he could come the next meeting?
well, he could, but I mean,
Well,
I don't have a front door, and I'm operating a bed and breakfast, so that is kind of a problem for me to wait another 40 days for that.
Oh, our next meeting will be in 2 weeks.
yeah, March 4th.
And we really, from what I understand, the work on this was begun before the C of A. You have to have a C of A from this commission in order to begin the work.
Oh, I understand. I'm a historic planning. I'm a historic preservation consultant, so I understand. I think the contractor, had a misunderstanding about the approvals that he had. So I think when he had talked to staff, I think you had mentioned that he had a full application, and in his mind, he had approval. So I understand.
Well, if you are a historic preservation consultant, you understand that we need proper documentation on this before we can proceed with this application.
I'd be happy to augment the site plan if that would do that for you right now.
Cassie, what do you consider?
Would it work for you all if, while deferring the overall application for a proper site plan, we could give him sort of a temporary permission for a temporary stair structure so his front door is accessible?
I would be in favor of that.
Yep.
Would that be all right,
Commissioners?
Steve?
Yeah.
So what in practice does that mean?
So you would be able to build a structure. You could work with me and Paul on it so that in the meantime, you can access your front door.
Yeah, we can do that. And then will the other application that I filed be coming to them in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I want to talk to you a bit more about it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so,
Well, I'll just point out that now that structure is going away tomorrow on an emergency basis because it's caving in. So I have talked to Paul about that. So I'm not looking to like reconstruct anything, but you will see work going on there tomorrow because I don't have any way in either of the doors. So it's being removed, but there's not being anything else that's being constructed.
okay. Corey, you made the motion. Do you want to amend your motion?
Yes.
Frankie, are you okay with that too? Are
Yeah.
you okay with amendment?
I move that Eureka Springs Historic District is not issue a certificate of appropriateness for the proposed work at 10 Eugene.
And
You need to make a motion to defer it for the next meeting. Sorry.
yes.
So I move that the Eureka Springs Historic District defer this certificate of appropriateness based on the agreed summary of facts presented.
Okay.
Second?
All right, Corey made the motion and Frankie seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right,
Aye.
Thank you.
get with Cassie on that, please.
Will do.
Thank you. Okay. Is there any question on the consent agenda? Corey, you had an opportunity to see that
Yes.
in the purple folder? Okay,
Yes, I see.
all right.
I make a motion to
Approve.
approve the consent agenda at level 234 white as presented to us.
A second?
All right. Dee made the motion and Frank seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All
And
right.
you are voting yes on each one of these?
Yes.
So it's 4-0?
Yes, thank you.
On
All right.
each motion tonight, because there's only 4 of us.
Okay, we have approval of minutes under commission business from August 20th and November 5th.
Yes.
We're still waiting on January 7th and January 21st. So did you all have an opportunity to look at those minutes?
Yes.
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve August 20th. Well, now, you can't, were you here November 5th? Okay,
Yes, I was here.
okay. And November 5th of 2025 to approve those minutes.
Do I have a second?
I second that.
Okay. Dee made the motion and Corey seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next up, we have election of treasurer, and I do have something that I want to say before we go to that point. I'd like to note the absence of Commissioner Susan Daniels. Susan passed away last month and will be missed by this commission. Susan loved this town and the preservation of our historic structures for future generations. We would like to extend our sympathy to her family and friends. This leaves an opening for treasurer on this commission, and I am open to nominations at this
I
time.
nominate Frank.
All right, Frank Green has been nominated. Do I have a second?
I second this motion.
And Corey has seconded. Do I have any other nominations?
No, thank you. I'll take the money.
Well,
With
Frank,
that-
this makes it easy because all of his stuff's at Equity Bank where our account is too, so.
Well, with that, I will call for nominations to cease, and all in favor of Frank Green as treasurer, say aye. Aye.
You have to vote for yourself tonight
Okay.
to move it.
All right, so, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, number 3, under commission business, discussion of camp and other trainings. Cassie?
So there's some bad news on this front. First of all, the camp that was supposed to take place next month in Fayetteville has been canceled due to a lack of funding. It's being rescheduled to concur with the Preserve Arkansas Conference, October 21st through the 23rd in Hot Springs. So camp will not be until the end of the year instead of next month. Additionally, our grant, that was our CLG grant award, is much less than what would be necessary to cover the travel to both to camp and forum. I've spoken with Debbie and with our financial director about that. We can probably cover a couple people to go to forum if we want more people to be able to go to camp. Of course, if you want to pay your own way, you're welcome to. But traditionally, everyone who goes, that's covered by the grant money, and this year it's just not there.
I have a question. If we don't do the hot springs, can we move that money to forum? Because by putting us into, we went to El Dorado, 3 of us. Yes, we learn, but I don't know, since our forum years are every other year, not every year like most things. Our newer people, I think, would learn more from forum than from hot springs. That's just my opinion, because then you don't get a chance again for 2 more years.
It's up to whatever you all think would be more beneficial for those who want or need to go. When I ran the numbers, which I can definitely recheck this, and it might differ depending on, flight rates or hotel rates that we can get versus what I, did in my initial budget. But when I ran the numbers, it was we could have 3 people go to forum if no one goes to camp.
3?
Well, it's going to be expensive unless we can do cheaper hotel rates. They're $239 plus tax a night. You got 4 nights. Airfare today is $399 plus tax. Plus your food.
Cassie and I did kind of discuss, we are unique here in that I think that we have more in common with larger metropolitan area historic districts than we do with many in Arkansas. Because many of the ones in Arkansas are in smaller areas. Sometimes they're in, they're worried about poverty and demolition, and our district is just unique for Arkansas. So I do think that it's important for us to go to forum and get that information. But
23rd of March?
Forum is July 22nd through the 26th.
Okay.
What's the location
26.
for forum again?
Forum is the national conference for the National Alliance of Preservation Commissions, and it is held every other year. This year it's in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
And then camp is the not local, it's the state, Arkansas state training for historic preservation commissions.
You guys want to think about it? We can talk about it.
Yeah,
the
I
next
definitely
meeting.
am not trying to get anyone to vote or make a decision
No,
tonight, but
right.
the information needed to be
Well,
shared.
And they did share the topics. We could all look at, have everybody look at the topics and see
Can you
what
send those
think of
out,
them.
yeah.
Cassie, the topics for forum
I was trying
and see?
to come up, but I'm not getting it.
The only thing that I think is important for us to be represented at camp in some way is to keep those statewide connections, because, it's important for us to have those.
Well,
So
and
that
maybe,
we know the people down at the state, and
Yeah.
we feel like we can,
and maybe
know,
Cassie could
have
go
their
to
support.
that.
I will certainly attend both trainings. I have some travel budget that's just for me that I can use instead of attending a different conference. So I will attend both, also for that, to keep those connections. But I don't want to dictate to you all which training you go to, so long as, I can offer money to cover it, I will. And then when we're out, we're out.
yeah.
And I
Okay.
have a couple.
We'll put that on the agenda for next time as well. So you guys check your calendars, see what you would like to do, if, whichever one you would be more interested in, and then be ready to let us know in a couple of weeks. Our next meeting will be March 4th, 2026. Level 3 applications are due Thursday, February 19th, and Level 2 applications are due Wednesday, February 25th. Do we have agenda setting for March 2026 meeting? Anything that anybody wants on the agenda that you can think of?
No.
Okay. Commissioner comments? Corey, do you have anything?
No.
Dee? The floor looks good.
Yes, we've got 1/3 of the floor down here done. We've got 2/3 left. We don't have dates yet, but we had a good group that came out. So eventually, we're going to get this whole thing done.
Frankie, you have any?
No, I don't have a thing.
Okay. Cassie, anything?
I just want to echo what Debbie said earlier about Susan Daniels. We will definitely miss her. And sad to lose one of our commissioners, and our thoughts and prayers are with her family.
Thank you. All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
All right, Frankie.
Second.
I second that.
Okay. Frankie made the motion. We'll put Corey as the second. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.